Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117 here, bringing another COH2 replay. This is a 3v3 with XIM Skippers and AVRE Rage versus Kuze Mengele and Song of Death. Man, what a great name. Let's double check their ranks real quick. If you want to submit your own replay, you can do so via my Gmail or Facebook on my YouTube channel. Also, just a heads up, this was sent in by AVRE Rage. Thank you very much for doing that. Let's see, so pretty good ranks all around, though I had my favorite moment today where someone was like, man, that guy on the enemy team sucks. And I'm like, he's probably a low level. And I'm like, all right, let me double check. He was close to 3 stars. I'm like, wait, what? And I click on this thing. He played the game for nearly 5,000 hours. And yet, I killed 5 of his units that weren't moving in the span of like 30 seconds. Which was, again, one of my favorite moments in this game. So, yeah, it's just goes to show, rank doesn't matter. T-shirt available now at teespring.store or teespring.com/store/greyshotproductions. There you go. I said it. There you go. But in any case, British infantry right down there. We have some pioneers moving on in. And, yeah, the British infantry are obviously going to... Well, actually, no. There's only one window. So, as long as this pioneer group can get to the angle, like, right on this side, they're fine. Because that way this one unit can't shoot, like, over here. And they can still fire through. It's amazing how the guys inside of the building can't fire, but the guys outside the building will fire through. So, you know, great job. This is Essence Steelworks. I hate this map. I honestly do. MG opening fire, pushing back the British. British, though, bring up a Vickers machine gun. The reason why I hate this map is very simple. I don't like this, like, I just don't like this industrial complex. It was just weird. I think it's just how the map is designed. I just don't like with the urban compound on the sides in this kind of more open area. And with, I think this blocking off and stuff like that, just, I don't know, it just doesn't flow well for me. I don't know. That's my thing. It's just, I wish it... I just don't, I don't know, I just don't like the design of the map. It's just, be very fair. Looks like we have the allies, they're picking a lot of penal troops, so heavy armored infantry with scout cars. Nice job. Not really focusing on support, most likely just trying to bust on through, which, not a bad strategy when all things are said and done. Left-hand side, however, looks like they are doing a great job of pushing up. And retaking this side. So one side will have the fuel and the other side will have their fuel. So it's going to be a battle for mid, it looks like. This guy most likely going to start playing defense. He did go double pioneer, curious about that. But most likely the allies will have the right side under their control. The Axis will have left. Not really anyone going for mid. They're both having actually points close to mid. But I'm assuming because the allies have more troops on standby, they're going to push up and take it. Also, literally just saw Ready Player One. Highly recommend it. It was an awesome film. And the only reason to say that is, Jesus Christ, they have a lot of video game references in that, which is why I'm still thinking about it. And they're done in a really good way. We didn't expect Tracer in there as much as she was, or I love, one of my favorite cameos though was simply Commander Shepard, male Commander Shepard, doing his terrible dance routine at a nightclub. That was by far my favorite. Just small, you'll miss it, but it. Highly recommend it. All sorts of other stuff. AK sport weaponry pushing on up. It's nice to have a good video game movie other than Tomb Raider. Jesus Christ. Anyway, scout car push on up, but once again we have a fuel cache over here. So I was actually thinking that he was going to stop and blow it up, but no, he's not doing that. He's going for something else. You going to blow this one up? No, you're going behind. Blowing up the bunker, maybe. I think he stopped, so I feel like he realized, yep, that's my target. No, he's going to keep driving. Oh, what the heck? Song of Death, there was literally like 3 things you could have killed. But you were definitely not their Song of Death. Anyway, we have Skipper going Mechanized Assault, so close range. Sugi, which is okay against infantry, and really just focused on that. And Tiger Tank. Meanwhile, the Assault Support Doctrine, which is good with the cargo truck if you can get all that for excess supplies, calling airstrikes, and then getting a Tiger out quicker. Let's see, we have Mengele with the Advanced Emplacement Regiment. Good emplacements. Problem is with the recent update, emplacements aren't really that great, to be completely honest. They're okay at best. If you can get them upgraded and keep them there, that's fine, but they're really just temporary. They're not going to hold down. More so in this, they're temporary, I should say. Because I don't want to... I don't want to give the impression that emplacements were like this thing that can never be destroyed. You could if you have the right equipment. Right now with what the Vermach has, which by the way, they're all Vermach. So don't expect them to have like zeroing artillery or anything like that. That would literally be the ultimate counter against emplacements. In this scenario, I would probably have to say that like the fragmentation bombs and the light artillery barrage would probably be a good counter for it. But we'll see. Right-hand side, wow, pushing all the way up to here. A lot of British infantry, a ton of it. Looks like they're pushing up the mid as well, trying to break up the axis, which they seem to be doing a pretty good job, though British infantry are advancing without cover. Nice grenade, though. Looks like they're trying to brought down the Grenadiers' health quite a bit, though this British infantry needs to retreat. Looks like he was walking away. Not sure why I wasn't trying to run away. Oh, now you can run. That's good. I'm glad you realized that. Anyway, scout car just hanging out. I mean, it has 9 kills, so it's not getting kills, but I wish I don't know. I wish it would be a little more effective. This is a really strange place for a mortar emplacement. Usually they place them here so you can't fire long range. This, you're literally being like, please don't come up the main road, which is an obvious target. Because once again, straight down the line, an AT gun or something could hit that. I get maybe you put it there so that way you can kind of support this area and then support mid. But we'll see. And then also, hold on. Does that actually go far enough? I don't think it would. Because I'm thinking about putting an MG in there. Because that's why you build this thing. For a trench, for an MG. And I don't... It's going to be close if it will guard the point. It'll be very close. Although, AVRE is currently helping defend this area. So nice job on that part. Looks like we have some, unfortunately, another MG42, which did get decommissioned. Most likely move up a Grenadier squad to take it. Hurry real quick. Bofer is on standby, though, because of, well, no forward position, it can't fire off some shells. And the Bofer can't, the 3-inch mortar can't fire as quickly as it could if it had infantry inside or that forward placement as stated. We have a couple mortars over here. Most likely, again, going to try to counteract the emplacements. Not a bad idea. Looks like he got infantry inside to increase the fire rate. Nice hit. Pushing back the British infantry, which once again should retreat. But yeah, he's basically focusing on British infantry, which makes me think he's going to start getting upgrades for these and start pushing up. So Kuzai could be... I mean, Kuzai could very easily have a mean set of infantry. Right on the axis, also, I would say just try to push and take some of this territory. The fact they're literally, like, probably, what, 100 and some feet away from this base? It's like, come on. You should probably go, you know... get that objective back under your control, because right now, resource-wise, the Allies are gaining a huge amount over you, and that's a pretty bad thing. I mean, right now, fuel's actually kind of even. Both sides are putting down a bunch of fuel caches, so both sides are risking a lot of manpower right now to put it down. But that being said, well, actually, no, capturing that could help out the Axis quite a bit and actually give them a small lead. But munitions-wise, the Allies definitely have the lead. They're trying to get mid, and the mortars are opening fire. But right now, the Bofer is still alive for the time being. We'll see how long that lasts. Mortar's having a hard time actually hurting this thing. Damn. No, it's still... Wait, hold on. I think it's just... No! He hasn't activated the improved assembly on it. Interesting. Wow, the mortars are doing shit. Are they just missing? Are they... Nope, now they're targeting something else. Maybe it was just a couple misses. I swear I remember mortars doing a lot more damage, but then I also... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, because it's like I've seen Bofers literally on my own team get destroyed almost instantly via artillery. So I'm just like, wait, what? So... Looks like we have Sturmofficer over here, and they buffed them slightly, so they're not as bad as they used to be. But, oh god, exit him. Need maybe a bit more men. Just a bit more on this side, just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong, if this is what you have, that's fine for, you know, being supportive for leading a charge. But that being said, you need more men to back that up. And unfortunately, you have no Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers, anything. You have a couple Pioneer squads. You're dropping smoke. Why are you dropping smoke? There's nothing. How much munition? How many munitions was that? Or is that free? Oh, that's free. Okay, maybe you're just doing it just in case. But yeah, that's a bit weird. Oh, good. So we have armor being deployed. Do the allies have... Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The allies may not have armor, but they have AT. So that will at least hold them back. We also have a cargo truck being deployed. So how many of those do you have? You just have one. Alright, so maybe you're just trying to rapidly deploy those. Skipper doesn't have all that much. And Aviary has a decent army. But once again, not really any... or not many tanks. But at the 10-minute mark, we already have a Panzer IV. So this guy was definitely rushing. So... good job for him. The problem is, though, is going to be the penal troops and how stupid he is. And looks like he's pretty stupid because he allowed penal troops to get close to throw satchels. And those satchels literally just took away about 75% of its health. So if these things were smart, which see if they are, which looks like they are, they would fire with everything they have on that Panzer IV. Unfortunately, they weren't able to kill it, and the mortars seem to be doing quite a bit of damage. But that being said, they did exactly what they needed to and pushed back the Panzer IV with ease. Now, the Panzer IV could easily be healed, but it's going to take some time, and that thing is really, really damn low. So, I don't think he's going to try to risk another assault or really any frontline combat when he knows that A, there's an AT gun in mid, and B, oh, there's an AT gun over here too? Oh, that helps. But those penal troops could be lurking around the corner. So he's going to be probably very... I would be very cautious with that unit. Because, again, you don't want to walk into penal troops. That's less than you want. Grenadiers coming around the side, most likely trying to decap that point. Allies pushing on the left. Again, just one storm officer. But, hey, doing enough. The fuel advantage, ammunition advantage, now on the Axis side. You thought I was going to say Allies, but no, Axis side. Anyway, right now as well, if they can actually get that munitions, holy cow, it would definitely go in their favor. But I digress. Right now, the Allies currently have a... wow, it's actually even, pretty much. Except for Song of Death, who lost a lot of his penals. Holy God, man, what happened to your penals? What the heck? Did you get... oh, my God, they got hit around the corner by a mortar, I assume. Jesus. That's a lot of dead men. Well, he's going to take require some time before to get it. And Song of Death went counterattack tactics. You're trying to use the glorious B4. Unfortunately for you, the B4 only answers to those who truly believe. And we'll see if you are a believer. Very few people actually believe. We'll see if you are one of them. Storm, oh my God. Okay, I get going balls deep. I really do, but man, you are going way too far. Like, seriously. I like this officer being like, yes, men, tear them apart. Destroy this point with everything you have. And literally, bridge infantry, you're like, what are they doing, sir? I don't know. Just kill them all. And he's like, I've made a terrible mistake. Please don't kill me. Panzer IV is back. But AT gun's still there. Oh, Ostwind as well. Beaufort upgraded as well. So it's... by the way, Beaufort does quite a bit against armor if it can actually penetrate. The front armor, not so much. But side, oh boy, I'll do a lot. So AT gun managed to do quite a bit. So nice job all around. It's still firing, so yep, there it goes. Good kill. Panzer IV has been terminated. We do have a half-track to reinforce. So that's actually a nice move right there. And keep your guys on the front line alive. You have a decent army and probably will be able to keep the front line going. Fortunately, that is a major loss. Though we did just get a KV-1. So Song of Death is coming back with a pretty good amount of armor. Because we look at the Wehrmacht. Sure, this guy could technically go... oh, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say he could go Panther, which would counter it. And he did. So he's going to counter it. Never mind. Ignore my current statement. We do have an Ostwind, and he's getting a Panzer IV. So we have a nice mix. Right now, it's just going to be pretty much a battle for mid. But right now, I'm still giving it to the Allies. Well, nope. Wait. They lost the Beaufort. Not the Beaufort. God, I keep saying Beaufort. 3-inch mortar. They lost the mortar emplacement. But yeah, I'm still going with the Allies because of the fact that they can still call on artillery and they have the Beaufort right here for defense, which will help for a good chunk of the territory. Now, he should probably move down a little further up. Help cover the point. But whatever the case may be, it's fine. British infantry on standby, trying to pick them off. Looks like they're doing okay. Wow, actually, oh, wait. Everything's missing. Panther seems to be doing just fine. Panther's going around. 300 points remaining, so they did a pretty good job of pushing down the Axis. Now they need to maybe regroup their forces and counter. AT gun, move to the right. AT gun, move to the right. KV-1, move to the right. Because Firefly can definitely do the damage, but it still needs support. The Panther can still beat Fireflies. Looks like right over here we have a suppressing run to stop infantry, which once again I'm very surprised that... Hold on. There we go. Research weapon rack. Come on. Come on. You know you want to upgrade all your guys with Piats and Brens. Increase their firepower. We have this, again, once again, AA currently hitting a plane. Plane's not going down. Very weird. Oswind on the left, just going to probably capture all this territory because he's not over there. And this guy's coming in from behind, just Panzerfausting a Firefly with no... Yeah, pretty much nothing stopping him. Right now, it's these flanks are really causing havoc. And I feel like the allies should be more concentrated. Because right now the Axis are just like, oh, they're not over here? Cool, let's push. They're not over here? Cool, let's push. While it's like focus mid with everything you have. And you can do that fine. You just need to be effective. And right now they're losing that effectiveness. They still have a ton of good stuff. But... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Is that the same mortar placement? Am I just an idiot? No, it only has one kill. Has that mortar placement really only gotten one kill this entire time? If so, I'm a complete idiot. I thought it was more up. Well, I'll double check at the after action report to see if I'm an idiot or not. So, nice mortar hits. Oh my god, those penal troops just can't get a goddamn break. Alright, you know what would be great right now, to be completely honest, B4, if you could actually use it. It would be great here. One shot, boom, everything dies. Panzerwerfer, most likely going to try to hit this region, which, once again, I'll show you exactly why that's... So much damage. Yeah, really, I like using that against counter blobbing or capture points. If you tell it to stop a unit from capturing a point, it'll pretty much kill that unit. So that's why I like using it for. Looks like he's rushing with his troops, most likely to throw satchel charges. Not a bad idea. Why did he not throw the satchel? It literally was about, unless he's going to aim at the... Oh, no. Oh, no. There goes the satchel. The heat-seeking satchels. You know, yeah, they patched it because, again, Relic found out through recent recent undercover work in the Soviet Army, which was a hidden secret, that actually satchels were heat-seeking and could lock onto vehicles when thrown. Like a goddamn flying saucer would just hover in the air and just go straight to its target and just cling onto it and blow itself up. It was an amazing device that, once again, the Soviets kept secret and just now released to the world as public information. Also, they just released how freaking terrible the Allies were at defense. Holy mackerel. Okay, Bofors here. That's fine. But the Panzer Grenadiers are, like, skirting the edge. Okay, now you're lucky enough they moved in. This Panther is also just like, hey, yeah, we're here. Double AT gun just on standby. Nice bundle grenade. And right now, Jesus Christ, look at this. The Allies have been literally cut off. They've been encircled. All this territory from here and over here has been knocked out. So that means all this is right now encircled. If the guy had a goddamn... What? Hold on. Does he have it? No, he does. Okay. I was going to say, if he had the encirclement tactics, he could literally kill everything here. There's not much, but he would kill it. I mean, nice job with the Katyusha as well, trying to kill these mortars, and it looks like he did just that. Oh, no. Light artillery barrage. Yep, that thing's dead. Say goodbye to the Bofors. Oh my god, is it really going to live? I was going to say, there's no way. Churchill. Again, we saw through the artillery, the airburst shells, he went with the Churchill, which is actually a pretty smart idea. Again, have the armor. The only thing is probably back it up with something that could fight off the Panther, because while this thing can take a Panther hit, it can take a beating for a long time, but it can't exactly dish out the damage. So the Panther will probably still kill it in the long term. But that being said, it's still pretty good. Now, I remember the good old days when the Churchill could kill Panthers and was like one of the best units. When people complain so much, it's like, okay, we'll reduce its armor and we'll modify the gun a little bit. And everyone's like, thank you. Also, can you deal with the bombing run? Because literally it destroys everything. And Relic's like, we'll get to that eventually. Months later, they tweaked it. Months after that, they tweaked it again. So on and so forth. Nice mortar hits all around. Rifle grenade that I think really went nowhere. Panzer IV is in mid. We actually have multiple Panzer IVs now. Not a bad idea, but unfortunately versing a Churchill, gonna have some problems. Also, very curious why there hasn't been a really anything in terms of just units. So Cuz hasn't really done anything. Song of Death has the B4, but have you gone a B4? You have not. You are not using the almighty god weapon of the B4. It's shocking. It's surprising and sad. Now let's see. We have Skippers with the Mechanized Assault Doctrine. And I'm actually curious about him, because you figure with this he would deploy a Tiger, but no, he's deployed a second Panther. Interesting. We have a Panzerwerfer opening fire. Where is he gonna hit? Oh, just over here. Like I said, the Panzerwerfer is good for close range, quick bombardment. Oh, there goes a good plane. Finally, a plane gets shot down. But unfortunately, long range, the rockets just have too much of a spread. And yeah, sure, it's good against blobs even at longer range, but it doesn't do as much. It's good for suppression, it just doesn't do as much. Panther pushing. Mine's a little too close together, if you ask me. That's a big no-no. But also, like, put it on places the Panther will most likely go. Fragmentation bomb kind of missing the point. Panther getting hit from its side. Oh, by double Fireflies. They need to commit and kill these things. My god. So you figure they would. Anyway, we have 61, 68, and 39. So they have a decent army. Another KV-1. Maybe... I guess that's fine. Essentially, it's just going like with the Churchill. Just getting heavy armor to soak shells. Nice shot with the Firefly. Can we get another? Nope. Alright, cool. Wow, so much munitions. So much. He has a nice reserve. So most likely, he's just going to be able to... Oh, AT gun. Man, just moving up slightly would do you a huge service by just blowing up most of these guys. Anyway. So, moving on from that. Oh, God. Did you really go the same thing? Oh, my... No, they went a very similar thing. Has fragmentation bombs and the Tiger, but this one has smoke and recon and mortar half track. The other ones don't. So, you know, just that. Looks like they placed some mines here. We have I think a fragmentation bomb coming in, which would be astounding if he didn't see it coming. Well, he didn't see it coming, which is sad. It's definitely sad. Oh shoot, we have all the artillery coming down. Oh, might be able to kill that half track. Come on. Nope. Doesn't kill it. He did Kuz. Okay, so went the artillery. Not a bad idea. To help counteract some of their defense positions that the Vermont has set up. So right now it seems to be working. Panther having a hard time penetrating that KV-1. Again, it can block some shots. I'm not saying that all of them will definitely hit, but it can definitely block quite a few. More likely from a Panzer IV. The Allies are trying desperately to grab a point. Artillery coming down. We already have one Panther down. And looks like a Panzer IV has also got knocked out. Now can we... Oh my god. Come on, Churchill. Come on, Churchill. Nope. Go for the bunker. You know, that's the more important thing. Not the Panzer IV. Pack gun. Okay. It's like, it's not a... How do I put this nicely? I feel like maybe over here? Because I feel like this is where... Yeah. I feel like these set of cars are kind of blocking it from its major target. But that's me. But it looks like the Axe is still able to hold on this point. Although we have a lot more artillery coming down. So there's that. Firefly is pulling back because they realize, oh shit, we have no anti-infantry like support, and we're gonna die if we versus Panzer Grenadiers. And double mines. Okay, that worked out pretty damn well. He's probably gonna want to pull those things back, or he's gonna keep both of them there and throw a bundle. Really? That was a really poor bundle grenade. I have no idea why you threw that. That was... I don't even know why you threw that. Churchill moving on up. Again, anti-infantry tank can definitely take a beating from infantry and just keep on fighting. Nice kill. Allies making a desperate gamble to take the point. Fragmentation bomb, though, clearing the point. God, that's the nice thing about having so many fragmentation bombs. Oh my god, that was a good hit. Kill the Katusha. Sexton's almost dead, and the mortar is almost dead. I assume this is another artillery. Yep. Holy mackerel, that was a good combo. That was a great combo. Killed 2 sets of artillery. That's why you pay attention. Always pay attention and move your artillery. Always. Firefly moving up, being hit though by the Tiger, which is a nice hit in. Allies though pushing on up. Axis, let's switch to their perspective. Unfortunately, you have a lot of allied support over here. Once again, they are grouped up, so what thing they might want to try to do is kind of separate them like they did before. Send a small group on left, send a small group on right, play defensive right here, and just GG the game that way. Because you're very close. I would rather, especially because you have recon, I would rather check over here and have a minesweeper group kind of go over here because you can easily knock out that point instead of fighting desperately from mid. I know it's like for the glory of like, yeah, we defeated them in mid, but sometimes the smart man lasts longer than the brave man. I'm just giving an idea on that. Sometimes being fearless is maybe not as great as being, well, observant. Because they're going head on. They're doing fine, but the Axis are, oh, well, they're not gaining the point, and the Allies are still holding on to it. That was a good shot, though. That was a great shot with the Tiger. The good news is the Allies are also desperately holding on to the point, which, at least if it continues to hold on to that, would be very good for in terms of the how do I put this in the nicest way possible? In terms of just losing overall manpower, just kind of weakening the Allies in that regard. Sure, that could work, but also can backfire. So it's always something you want to consider. Is the fact like, yeah, sure, you could definitely force the enemy into a confrontation here and keep forcing a manpower drain. But then the same thing could be said with you. Also, do you just like KV-1s or something? Like, I'm being honest, dude. Do you just like KV-1s? Is that why you picked this? Oh my god, that was a good fragmentation bomb. Oh, the frags. So many good frags. Anyway, KV-1 just, I guess just chilling. It's on combat. Wait. There we go. I was going to say, why is it on a mode that doesn't allow it to fire? And it's going into combat. This may not make sense. Firefly and standby AT gun could be moved up to help out. Recon's currently active, so they know what the Allies have. And they know that they're pretty much solid at holding mid and forcing the Allies to lose that. Once again, another good airstrike. Try to knock out the mortar pit. I like the coordination on the Axis team. That's actually really helping them out. Just a combination with the airstrikes and everything along those lines. Point blank Firefly shot. Tire tank desperately holding mid. Or trying to, but alas, just can't keep the enemy back and has to pull back before dying. Luckily, it's like just like a goddamn job where it's like you go to your friend and be like, hey, can you cover my shift? Sure, and you're just switching out. And it's just a piece of cake. It's like sometimes you get burnout, but there's like, no, we'll just send another Tiger in while the other Tiger is being rested. Then we'll send, again, we'll just keep flipping it. So that way there's no burnout period. Unfortunately, it took a little too much heat, so it has to pull back, but we'll probably be back up pretty quickly. KV-1 up to 2 stars, so I'll give it that. I'll give it that. At least he's kept it alive this long. Artillery just hitting this area, most likely trying to keep the Axis back. Though with the command bunker here, it's going to keep reinforcing this unit, so they have an MG there, but the KV's going to keep firing. We have... oh, they're shooting down the plane, I assume. And once again, no one's going for right, which would GG this game. Just... obvious. I know it seems like pointless, but like Greyshot, why you point that out? You know, it's like, it's something like, maybe they didn't see it. Well, it's like, okay, if they didn't see that point, they need to be a little more observant. I'm just pointing it out. That doesn't mean I haven't done that same mistake. I'm just saying, as in a game that minute-to-minute or second-by-second gameplay matters greatly, that little tiny detail on your screen, just like, oh yeah, that star, maybe I should go check that out, could literally have ended this game 10 minutes ago. So, fair point. Panzer Grenadier is moving on up. Looks like using a full power of those Panzer strikes against the Firefly, which seem to be doing a pretty damn good job. We have another... Wait, hold on. Recon plane going out and a light artillery barrage there. It's waiting for the frag bomb, but no, it's light artillery barrage. And a bit of fire for good measure. Wait. Okay, Panzerwerfer kind of missing the mark. Maybe over here. And maybe right here. That would have been better. So NG still trying to hold. It's doing pretty well, I would say. Tiger tank moving on up. Ooh, nice. Again, kind of the airburst shells can kind of mess with vehicles, so maybe they can use this opportunity to... Nope. I was going to say, maybe they can use this opportunity and Su-85 loses its main gun. Well, shit. Sexton's opening fire. Firefly just needs some long-range shots on the Tiger, and with Vet 3, it's going to do a wallop against it. Fortunately, can't get the kill shot. Allies are just on a basic defensive line now with pretty much scrapes what they formerly had. They're getting more units, but they're not really as veteran, and they're kind of just like, once again, scraping the barrel. Man, that Panzerwerfer shot did so much against that KB. The rockets just like bounce off. Let's see. Nice idea, get additional mortar support to help guard mid. Oh, shock troops. Oh, what I do without you. And right now, they're going for Mother Russia. So essentially, if you don't know, if you get close to those shock troops, you literally just hear them, "Food must eat German." Because literally, they just eat everything. A good example would be me using them against Sin 7, where I ate his entire army with 2 shock troops, and it was glorious. But that being said, they are weak, because once again, even though you activate for Mother Russia, which is, again, very, very good, it does last for a small period of time, and if you overextend with them by eating so much, once they stop getting that boosted, you're screwed if you're in a bad situation. Because that's why I see a lot of people, they'll charge, and you just kind of lure them back, wait for the boost to be over, and just take them out, because they're so deep in your lines. So, looks like we have artillery barrage. Yep, there it goes. Nice bundle grenade. This is quite a bit, and you can't get close to it because of the artillery, so it may take some time for it to... Are you serious, man? Why would you retreat? You know there's a lot of artillery barrage going on. Well, looks like Jesus Brit is doing okay. Firefly got knocked out by, I think, a frag bomb, so nice job on that. We have another Tiger. Well, we have all Tigers. When the enemy deploys 3 Tigers to beat the enemy back. Not a bad combo. Not a bad combo. It looks like we have airburst shells coming in, trying to push these guys back. And to be fair, they have a decent army now. And with 3 heavy tanks, it's going to take a lot to beat these guys back. But we'll see if they have anything to do that. The Allies are down, but they're not out of the woods. Or they're not out of the game yet. They are still desperately trying to hold on to this point, which may be, once again, their downfall, because they're sacrificing so many units. While the Allies are still, the Axis are still like gaining. But that being said, they're keeping actually the scoreboard pretty close in terms of overall population. So maybe they can keep it going and just keep things even. Nice shot. Tiger tank moving on up. You got quite a number of good hits on the KV, which once again, I am astounded that there's no B4. You have more than enough manpower and fuel, B4 would be awesome. And before you say, well, Greyshot, what about the goddamn fragmentation bombs? That's why you get a half-track with an AA gun. Like, once again, which is my other critique, is like, you know they're using a lot of planes, why don't you counter that with, I don't know, AA? Because let's double-check the Allies right now. I know they have a Bofor, but bear with me. They have 1 Bofor. They now have a Centaur tanks, which is just deployed. I think it did kill a... Hold on. I think it did kill a plane. Yeah, it did. It killed a plane. Okay. So maybe he got that to shoot down the planes. Which, if that's the case, then good job. I remember when it was Sittard Summer. The British weren't available at that time, but I would literally just line up the area with American AA guns or the Soviet half-track, just shoot down incoming planes. So that way our allies would have a chance. And not get harassed by close air support, which was a huge factor. Now Centaur is currently in the middle of battle. And again, he did a smart thing of not pulling it from the closest angle, which would have been in the path attack for the AA guns. He called it in from the angle in which at least he knew there was no enemy AA, so the plane could hit. So you still have to worry about that. If you have the AA on the sides, well, then they get shot down with the AA. Tire tank once again holding mid, just artillery and everything coming down. They're sacrificing a lot. We've run engineers running in. They're going to probably kill the MG. They'll last. Oh wait, no, Firefly getting some excellent shots from the Tiger, pushing that thing back. This other Tiger though, not much really in terms of harm coming its way. Shock troops, maybe a good time for. Oh, you don't smoke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, that Tiger's gonna wreck you if you don't drop something down. Shock troops like, we will hold the point. Oh my god, XD. Why? Did I miss something? Oh, he has no army? Yeah, that would do it. Losing your entire army would do it. No Tiger or anything. So, yeah, good job on that. I feel like Exam's just there for the ride. He could easily deploy another Tiger, a ton of troops and whatnot, but he's not. So I'm just going to say his teammates are carrying him right now. Skippers, pretty good job. Hence, Grenadiers are definitely the best thing of his army. His Tiger tank is definitely, like, pretty close, but Panzer Grenadiers being able to rush through their lines and get quite a number of awesome hits on enemies. So, even if they haven't killed stuff, they've been doing a ton of damage. So, that's at least keeping the stuff back. AVRE doing a decent job once again. No one is pushing right. It's been like 15 minutes, and no one has gone over there. Right now we have a ton of artillery, so infantry-based units are going to have a rough time. So that's why both sides are probably going to switch to more armor units to kind of cover mid. Because if the artillery keeps coming down, just keeps killing all your men, it's just not going to work. Allies, though, kind of regrouping. They might actually have a chance. Once again, B4. Man, what was that? I heard something. I wonder what that... B4. I'm just saying, maybe you could pick something. I don't know. What was that thing again? B4. No, I don't know. I guess I forgot it. Oh, now I know what it is. It was called B4 Chan. That's right. That's right. Get B4 Chan on your side. Anyway, Panzer Grenadiers once again just pushing back all the Allied armor because because why not at this point? Literally just trying to trace down the Su-85. At this point, I would just open fire on them. Panther just hanging in there. Tire tank on standby. They're trying to push these guys back. Although Grenadiers are just... Oh, man. Everyone's like, Grenadiers standing in. And I was like, nope. They just got brutally murdered. Plane went down from the AA gun. That's very nice. Again, get enough AA and it will actually work. I promise you it will. Now we have a precision barrage coming in, so say goodbye to that Tiger. Oh, Jesus. Who is this? Exam, I'm very happy that you finally realized that after, how long has it been? 18 minutes. 18 minutes that you captured the right-hand side. Thank you. Because right now, at this point, I was literally going to say the Allies might actually have a chance at winning. Because, oh, that was a good hit. Knocked out the round engineers. One more shot. Come on, Firefly. Oh, he revealed himself. Come on, Firefly. Damn it. Direct fire. Didn't work. Shock troops recapturing his point, but it's too late. It's too late. No additional units. Nothing over there. Once again, if I was the Allies, I would... Oh, my God. Now they push on the left. And that's GG. Overall, actually, I do think the Allies were gaining ground. But that being said, this is because you chose to go on one single front back and forth. And you had mostly Tigers, which were fine. But they had a lot more tank destroyers and not really much so on the Wehrmacht side. So they were definitely doing a lot better in long term versus your armor. But, however, once again, all you had to do was capture 1 point. And it changed the battle. Okay, let me double check something real quick with the British player. So I think it was Mengel. How many mortar encampments did you make? I think you can check it. No, you can't. Fuck. I swear to God, I thought you could do that. Or maybe did I click that right? No. Oh, wow. They don't have that? Oh, actually, I can check graphs. I can yeah, construction. I can see if he built more than one. Hold on. Let's see. So we have... Alright, so we have platoon command post. I want to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll gladly be wrong. Why isn't it here? I swear... Really? Oh, the Mengel. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Looking at the wrong guy. 2 Bofors, we have 1 mortar, and then we have a second mortar. Okay, so I was right. I was right. Oh my god. Okay, so we did build 2. There were 2. Okay, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. Anyway, so let's see. Most damage. Wow. How? How? I need to... How? Oh, his pack gun. Oh, his pack gun did pretty well. Most kills because of the AVRE. And I'm pretty sure it's from his... Tiger, maybe? Tiger, 29 kills. Let's see. Yep, 29 kills. Tiger. Allied team. Wow, they did a ton of damage. Frick. Kuz is going above and beyond. 54,000. Holy mackerel. For losing, he did quite a bit. And Song of Death, 117. Haha. Nice. Get it? And he chose the B4 Doctrine too. It's funny. Anyway. He got most kills. So good job on your part. But in any case, let's get through this. What do they mess up? First, no glorious B4. Always B4. No, to be on a serious note. The Allies actually did a good job overall, but even though they were winning actually toward the end, they need to make sure that they kept that right-hand point. And the fact they had nothing there astounds me. The fact they didn't, like, again, send 1 unit to mine it, to block it, to do something over here, an MG over here. Just keep infantry on standby so that way if it gets decapped, you can quickly stop it. Because right now they were winning, they just need 1 unit over there to stop those Stern Pioneers. 1 unit, that's it. And they would have fine. But no, alas, they did not. They forgot, and the Germans almost forgot about it, but through sheer luck, they were able to get it. So good job on that. But in any case, guys, that's going to be game. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, wow. I also am an idiot because they're grabbing the fuel. They weren't even grabbing the actual star, which, oh, but look, surprise, surprise, an MG was guarding it. So nice job on that. But in any case, this is going to be it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Joey, Ace, Lobo, Leo, Nick, and Tim. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. You guys rock and help me do what I do. So thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.